Hello, welcome to the 14.9 Kickoff. I'm Grant Hickman. I'm the Senior Product Manager for the Ecosystem Integrations team at GitLab. Our team is responsible for expanding our ecosystem of technology partners, extending new integrations and integration features to GitLab users, and leading the strategy around GitLab's APIs. You can find more information about what we do on our direction page, which I'll share in the description. Before jumping to the 14.9 milestone planning, I wanted to start by taking a look at our OKRs. We are starting a new quarter, and we've established a few OKRs that will guide our work over the next few milestones. So under the both product and engineering categories, you'll actually see we have a few themes tied to security and usability. On the product side, we want to improve issues tied to our system usability scores. We want to improve those scores. We also have some improvements that will be related to our sister group, the foundations team under the ecosystem stage, where we'll be migrating Pajamas components, improving the Pajamas design system. On the engineering side, you'll see a few more of the technical security related issues that we're covering. So we have a few remaining issues that are high priority security issues. We're wrapping up a few missed SLO issues, and we want to raise the MR rate to 10. And then the last one I wanted to highlight is our OKR around the delivering the first phase of Slack work. So prior to this milestone, for the past several months, we've had a focus on usability, on security, and so now we're actually getting more of our team back fully focused on adding value that's customer facing in terms of integration work. And so the first thing that we want to prioritize here is development on our Slack integration. So that kind of covers our OKRs. Let's jump into the actual themes for 14.9. So under 14.9, we have our Slack integration updates. This will include two spike issues. The first spike issue is around our self-managed first approach versus a .com first approach. We've had some discussion with the Slack team and identified that there could be some value, or it could be a better approach, essentially to start by delivering value, delivering updates first through to our self-managed users. And we would do this using what's called app manifest, which are YAML-based packages that our self-managed users could pick up and with no delay start to update their configuration of their own GitLab Slack apps. And this would help us to more quickly get feedback from those customers and start integrating new functionality as we begin developing. The second spike that we'll be focusing on is around our security model, and I'll pop that open. We would like to better understand how permissions and users will work within the security model of our Slack application. So is this an integration that needs to be enabled at the group level? Is this something that should be enabled at the project level? And can we inherit permissions from the GitLab security model directly, so that we can enable features through those roles? So just as an example, as we kind of lay this foundation with these spikes, we'll be able to kind of understand how we can give more granular permissions and access to manage configuration settings within the Slack app. And this is kind of a maybe far-looking view or concept that's still in flux, but we envision being able to have a home app screen that would allow for users to kind of see what projects are connected to the application and kind of choose the granularity of the settings that they want to enable, the notifications they want to receive per project. So I think this would be really awesome. We want to just lay the foundation work and understand what's involved to make these types of features available. So jumping back into the themes, the next key theme that we're going to be focusing on in 14.9 is around our Jira Cloud app for self-managed GitLab users. So today we do have a cloud app for .com. We've had plenty of feedback that this is just a key capability that's missing, and so we're working to close that gap and make it super easy in terms of the interactive workflow to enable that through the Atlassian marketplace. And so we have a couple screens here that will show you a little bit about what that looks like, being able to jump into the Atlassian marketplace, go to the GitLab for Jira application, and choose if you are a SaaS customer or self-managed customer, link your namespace, and be able to enable that integration. So we've done a little bit of the groundwork, or a lot of the groundwork really, but there's I think an OAuth workflow that's missing here, and some of the front end pieces that we'll be wrapping up, so that we can expose this in the GitLab for Jira application in the Atlassian marketplace. All right, the next theme is around tech debt, security, and system usability score related issues, as we were discussing. A few of the issues related here would be improving discoverability of integrations through the left sidebar. And you're happy to follow this link and learn more about this, but just being able to, once you've enabled an integration, to be able to surface that in the left sidebar. We also will be working on adding integrations, adding logos to each of our integrations in the project settings page. Let's see if I have that tab open. So as you're navigating in your project settings, going to integrations, we want to add some usability improvements here, make it easy to understand what integrations are available, and be able to present a logo so it's easier to kind of traverse and navigate through those options. And there are a number of other issues related to security, related to reliability of our webhooks. All right, and the last theme here for this milestone is the Dynatrace MVP integration. With this integration, we'll be included in Dynatrace's cloud automation marketplace, and this is going to start with a minimal webhook-based integration, some light documentation on how to use GitLab through the cloud automation platform. And this will also lead towards future deeper integration efforts between GitLab and Dynatrace. And so we're really excited to be working more closely with Dynatrace. And you can see here's an example of where you might see us in their marketplace and be able to discover our documentation. All right, that kind of covers everything for this milestone. You are welcome to follow up and follow the link that I'll add to the description to see more about our milestone plan, share feedback. You can also go to our direction page. This shares more information about how to find us, what issues we're working on, and how to share feedback. Thank you.